The overall leader in the trucks, Alice Lowprice, was involved in a tragic incident during yesterday's special. An Italian spectator standing in a dangerous position suffered a fatal accident, and despite the best efforts of medical assistance, he died as a result of his injuries. Shocked and saddened to learn the news on arrival at the bivouac yesterday, the Czech driver made himself available to support the inquiry of local authorities, and he was unable to continue the rally this morning. The Dakar organisers and Alice Lowprice offer their condolences to the family and friends of the spectator, Livio Sassanotti. The withdrawal of Lowprice means that Janus van Kasteren is now the overall leader. The Dutchman had a straightforward day cruising over the dunes, and he actually had a rabbit to chase in the form of Pascal de Bar. Van Kasteren ended up in third place, just 1 minute and 12 seconds off the pace. He now leads by over 22 minutes from Martin van den Brink. Van den Brink Senior had a day to forget yesterday, losing over 40 minutes when he got stuck in the mud. Today was much smoother sailing as he came fifth. He was only a few minutes down on his main title rivals. Remember, Van Kasteren and Van den Brink are part of the same team, De Roy, and they're looking in good shape ahead of the marathon stage. Realistically, the only remaining Czech hope is Martin Maček. He said he was actually expecting a tougher test in this 10th stage. He only overtook 2 other trucks on his way to 4th place. But Maček knows that tomorrow is the real test, when the big behemoths will have to do without their assistance. He pointed out that anything can happen in the empty quarter. Mitchell van den Brink was the good Samaritan of yesterday's stage, pulling his dad and Maček and Ben van der Laar out of the mud. He set off a long way back today in 11th place and was able to go charging through the field, but it wasn't quite enough to get his second stage win. Van den Brink Jr. missing out by just 22 seconds as he settled for the number 2 spot. The victory went to yet another Dutchman, Pascal de Bar, who, as we heard, spent most of the day battling with Van Kasteren up at the front. The Rival Dakar team driver was having an absolute blast dancing with the buggies here, and he's clearly loving the fact that the rally has arrived in the big dunes. He may even have rivalled Ross Branch for the happiest man in the bivouac this evening.
This is where we come for, that's all I can say. The best ever. This is like the playground for us all. And it was tough because Van Kasteren was behind us and we had to fight. First we have to overtake him, he overtook us. And then in the end we just made it. But we made it!
De Bar taking his second stage win at the Dakar after topping the podium also on stage 10 back in 2016. Here's how they lined up on a pretty close day. Jaroslav Valter and Martin Soltis both steered their Tatras into the top 10 ahead of Japanese veteran Terahito Sugawara. It's now a 3-horse race overall. Van Kasteren leads Van den Brink by 22 minutes 41, with Maček a shade over 51 minutes off the pace. That is also the gap separating the two in the W2RC.